Hello and welcome to Club 3 Episode 1 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I'm going to show you the first two games in charge of our new club, Club America, and before that I'll show you the squad that we've inherited, and that is coming up in just a moment. Okay, let's delve into the squad planner then and have a look at the players we've got at our disposal. Beginning in goal, we've got first choice Luis Malagon, who's 2.5 stars of ability, 2.5 stars of potential, backed up by 2-star ability and potential veteran goalkeeper Ezekiel Unsain. And then we move on to left back. Arno Sola is 3.5 stars of ability, 4 stars of potential, backed up by the 3-star lone player Martin Luciano. Moving on to the centre-backs, Nicolas Marichal, Arno Sola, Diego Valdez and lone player Moises Mosquera are the 4 centre-back players. On the right, we've got Brian Aguirre, backed up by Alain Collan, and the backup's not very impressive, it has to be said. Moving on to defensive midfield, Mamadi Diambu. Arno Sola appears again. Moises Hernandez and also Nicolas Marichal, who was in the centre-back listings as well. Moving on to central midfield, Mamadi Diambu once again is the best, backed up by Arno Sola, Irala, Hernandez, Fidalgo, Molina and BL. So plenty of depth in central midfield, albeit some of them players who are primarily going to be used in other positions. And the right central midfielder, Mamadi Diambu, once again the best in that position, backed up by Sola, Irala, Molina, Fidalgo and BL. Moving on to the left wing, BL is the left winger at the club, backed up by Fidalgo, Rick and Rodrigo. On the right, Ruben Perez, Carlos Sanchez and Rick appears again. And then up front, Ruben Perez is the best striker at the club, so it's likely that he will be used there rather than on the wings. Carlos Sanchez, Sobolev, Giovanni Bolivar and Pablo Cortez, the other options in there. So that is the squad outlined for you. I'll be back in a moment to select the team for the first match of our time at Club America. Okay, here is the team for our opening match in charge against Santos Laguna in the Liga MX. And it is Malagon in goal, back four of Sola, Marichal, Cervantes and Aguirre. Diambu behind Hernandez and Molina in midfield. BL on the left, Sanchez on the right and Sobolev up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant is recommending, we're all sick and tired of getting bad results, go out there and change that starting now. I'm going to disagree with him. I want them to impress me. So, what am I going to say? I don't really know at the moment. I'll pump the fists. It's a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. And let's get out there and do it. So first match in charge. Let's see if we can start off with a win. As you can see, we are in 10th place in the table. But we do still have a game in hand on the teams above us. So we can close in on that top 8 and a place in the playoffs. So that has to be the immediate objective to get ourselves back in there. Sola now with a free kick. So it's going to be left-footed, swinging in towards the goal. And the header from Sergio Molina. And it is Club America 1, Santos Laguna 0. We've played 15 minutes and we've got the lead. So that lifts us up to 9th in the table and slightly behind Deportivo Guadalajara on goal difference. So if we can get another goal, then there's a chance we could go into the top 8 after our first match in charge. But it is our opponents on the ball. Partida plays it back to Molina. Into Gallas. Finds Camberos. Camberos crosses it in. And the header is over the top. And the highlight comes to an end. We've been the better team and deserve the 1-0 lead. We've now got a corner which BL will take. So right-footed in-swinger. It's low and headed away. Aguirre to BL. BL shoots and the deflection favours Hernandez, who buries the chance. His first goal, and it is Club America 2, Santos Laguna 0. So that is enough to lift us into 8th place in the table. Santos Laguna above us in the table in 6th, but now within 1 win of us. So we can absolutely catch them. Happy, keep it up. There isn't very much, to be honest, on the bench. We've arrived at a time when the transfer window and thus the registration window are shut. So we can't add to the squad at the moment. And the previous management have made a complete hash of the registration. We've got players who should be in the squad not available for selection, and players who shouldn't be who are in the squad. But we've just made it 3-0. Molina with the header, and 48 minutes in, surely this game is won now. And we have wiped out the negative goal difference completely and taken care of this match in some style. So now it is a matter of making sure that all of the players finish the match still fit. The biggest question mark is over the goalkeeper, but I don't really have an alternative in goal at the moment. So we just need to limp through to the transfer window, nursing this goalkeeper through his current injury, and hopefully get a reinforcement in when the window opens. As BL cuts inside, plays it to the right for Sanchez. His cross to BL on the left-hand side of the area. Back with Diambu. Sola gets to the byline, pulls it back for BL. The deflection and then the header, which is saved by Tapia. And we've got 20 minutes to go, or thereabouts. And I think I'm going to try and get through the match without any substitutions. And then I'm just going to rest the players before the next game. I think that's the way I'm going to handle this for now. So Cervantes into Aguirre. It's played back to Cervantes. Diambu to Marichal. And Cervantes plays it to Aguirre. Still going. Aguirre cuts inside, pulls it back. And the keeper makes the save and it's cleared. Highlight comes to an end. 10 minutes to go. And I am now going to make some changes. So what can we do? Realistically, we'll bring Rodrigo on for Sola. Give him some rest. We could do with taking BL off. So I will bring Oswaldo Lopez on the left-hand side. And Arana can come on for Diambu in defensive midfield, and that will do. So 5 minutes to go. We lead 3-0. And in fact, Aguirre should come off as well. So let's just get him off. And we'll bring Rodea on. Out of position, but at least it protects us from any red cards now. Aguirre plays it back to Cervantes. Aguirre down the right hand side. Aguirre still going. Turns, plays it to Sanchez. Aguirre back to Arana. And the shot hits the woodwork and goes over. Into 4 minutes of stoppage time. And we are facing a corner, which Herrera will take for Santos Laguna. Left foot in swinger then. Into the far post. And the header from Jorge Molina makes it Club America 3, Santos Laguna 1. And that is how it finishes. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time is a CONCACAF Champions League second round, second leg tie away to LA Galaxy. First leg was played before I was appointed as manager and finished in a 2-2 draw. I have checked the rules, and away goals are a thing in the CONCACAF Champions League. So basically, we have to win this away from home to go through, and the team that's going to go and try and do that is Malagon in goal, back four of Luciano, Marichal, Mosquera and Aguirre. Diambu behind Sola and Irala in midfield, BL on the left, Sanchez on the right, Sobolev up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks if you carry your last performance into this match, we'll do well. Let's give them a bit of confidence and go with that. So we'll outstretch the arms and say exactly that, and let's go. So kick the match off and see if we can manage the win to qualify for the next round. And it is Paez with the goal kick, launched forward. And we've won possession back. Sobolev that has been pounced on, and our opponents have it in their possession again. Paez, the goalkeeper, comes out of his area, launches it. We win the header, but it's immediately given away to Rodriguez. And at the moment, neither of us can keep the ball. But it breaks to Rodriguez. And Randy Rodriguez makes it LA Galaxy 1, Club America 0. 3-2 in favour of LA Galaxy on aggregate. And now we need to score at least twice. So we are going to have to demand more. I'm not going to go attacking yet. Too early for that, but we are certainly going to up the ante for the players. And it is Luciano with the throw in into Sola. Back to Marichal, who plays it down the left for Luciano. Gets it back. Luciano's cross. The shot is charged down and Leiva brings it away. Leiva still going. Finds Alarcon to Peck on the right hand side. It's played back to halfway and the highlight comes to an end. And we've picked up an injury to Irala. So we can bring on Fidalgo. That's probably the right move. And we'll confirm that change. So not ideal to be losing players to injury given the current registration situation. And we could really do with the equaliser on the night coming before half time. But at the moment, it doesn't look like coming at all. We've created absolutely nothing of note. Gabriel Peck with the throw-in. But we've won it back. And it's given away again. Pukstas back to West. West down the left-hand side. Crosses it in. And we win the header and it's headed clear. But picked up by Pukstas. Rookie Pig. And West crosses it in. And the shot from Alarcon beats the goalkeeper. It's LA Galaxy 2, Club America 0. And 4-2 on aggregate. We now need 3 goals without reply in what remains of this second leg. And it's not looking very good. But Luciano's corner. And we've got one back. Alexander Sobolev gives us some hope. It's 2-1 just before the half-time whistle. So we now need 2 unanswered goals. Satisfactory at best. And what do we need to do better apart from everything? Who can we bring on that's going to make a real difference? Could try Rodea at centre back for Mosquera, although actually probably not. Cervantes, again probably not. What could make a difference? Rodrigo for Luciano maybe? Or BL? No. I'm actually going to stick with what we've got. So let's go. Second half underway. And let's encourage the boys. That's gone down quite well for most of them. Marichal's picked up an injury, so he's going to have to come off. That's a concern. So we'll bring on Cervantes, as per my assistant's suggestion. And if we could get a goal on that, in fact, let's go attacking. Not very, just normally attacking. And as I'm making that change, Jalen Neal has made it 3-1 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate, and that's game over. There's no coming back from that. Demand more. And Sanchez needs to come off. I'll bring on Rodrigo. Luciano to Mosquera. It's played back to Sola. Sola's cross. And Alexander Sobolev scored again. It's 3-2 on the night. But I still think too little, too late. Yes, we want to make the change. And we've got a throw-in. Luciano now with a chance to cross. And Paez collects the cross comfortably. Launches it forward. And it's given away. Peck down the right hand side has it taken off him by Sola, so we've got possession. And now Malagon to Cervantes to Mosquera. Played forward for Fidalgo. He's lost the ball. And they're in again. Pukstas shoots and Rokas Pukstas scores 4-2. And now with only 7 minutes to go, it's absolutely done and dusted. Going very attacking just to try something. But It's not going to happen. Luciano's throw-in. BL to Luciano to Diambu. He's given it away. The players are absolutely shattered. And they have nothing left. Giacchini plays it back to Yatbek. Back to Paez. And Boucher to Tilson. Tilson on the right hand side. Crosses it in. And the header is wide. We've got 3 minutes of added time to go. And it's going to be a 4-2 defeat on the night. 6-4 on aggregate. And there is the official confirmation with the final whistle. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, well here is the Liga MX Clausura table, and as you can see we're sat in 8th place with 4 wins, 3 draws and 3 defeats from 10 games, 15 points, and with practically nothing left to play for, I might as well bring you back for the final 2 games of the Clausura, where we'll be away to Deportivo Toluca and then at home to Club Necaxa to see if we can clinch a spot in the end of season playoffs. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.